Hello everyone and welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. So we're going to be heading down this well in this one.
Apart from
Oh
an
no, I
overgrowth of
didn't mean to go to
moss, the
Karlak.
well looks unremarkable.
I'm going to leave and we'll come back as my character.
Alright, what now?
The well stands, as it has for ages.
She'd investigate. This is the kind of stuff she likes to do.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
She'd climb down. She'd be like, might as well.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
Good. Alright, so we got a skeleton. He's got some stuff on him. We're going to grab that shield. She would just...
Something didn't like that.
Did not mean to step on it, but hey, at least we're gonna rage. We'll actually, yeah, we'll rage just in case.
Soldier.
There we go.
Again.
We'll go up first.
2 steps at a time.
There we go.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Because I attacked that thing, of course. I'll fall back then. Let's do Hellish Rebuke. Oh, come on. Okay, I gotta see what Will's armor class is. 16 is decent. I'm shocked he's still... Just get out of this web. Thank you. And since he's hurt, what we'll do is we'll do this. Prayer of Healing, so... And then... Is this concentration is the question? Yes, we're gonna... I like Bless because it gives us a chance to hit, so we'll save that for later. So Krylak's gonna hit this guy.
This is my time.
Will's much more up, so he'll go up, and he will. Because Will's poisoned, he's because Will's poisoned, he's gonna have disadvantage on all his checks. Do that. We saved that, so that's good. End it. Hopefully it gets down where we can attack it. No, it didn't. Hellish Rebuke. Let's do it through our Infernal Legacy. Thank you for doing that, actually. We'll bless everyone here. And then we're gonna healing word yourself. Shadow Hearts. Perfect. We're not the long rest in here because we haven't long rested, and I don't want Shadow Heart to get hurt. So it doesn't try anything.
Holding back. Today you fool.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, I forgot to attack, didn't I? Right up. That's my fault. Hopefully it hits. Yes. So that's one spider down. And since we're gonna long rest, I'll do this again. Excuse me.
No holding back.
Survival is all that matters.
Spider's down. So we just have to deal with this guy. And so we'll do a firebolt on him. There we go.
Path lies before me.
I'm gonna move this way. Get a little off that so I can do this.
This is
Oh, come on. There we go. Though we don't want to mess with the web every single time we walk by. 'Cause that gets annoying, trust me. There's gonna be some goods. We're gonna have to break you down. Nothing was in there. If you can hear my dogs in the background, they're barking. I guess you can do that. Ooh, gold? Don't mind if I do. So much stuff to explore in here. We're making pretty good progress. Soon we'll be almost ready to head out of the first area. Okay, there we go. This one, this one, this one.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Sorry, Shadowheart. Did not mean to chat with you. Just gonna grab all this. Then, before we take a long rest, we'll chat with Karlak and Will. Thank you. Books are definitely something that our character would like. Oh, that's messed up. I didn't think an owlbear would, you know, egg would kill us, do that. Oh, no, no, no. Read this, we'll read this before we go to bed on this one. So yeah, we got some reading to do. Some talking to people. That's quite a bit of things, thank you. Alright, we're gonna look up here. We cannot look up there. We're gonna go here. Question is, what happened to this area's inhabitant? Did he get eaten by the spiders? Because it seems like he's been here long before them, or even with them. Or did something else happen? Who knows? Cannot grab that book. Or that spoon. Okie dokie. We're also encumbered again. Just because Will doesn't have any magical books. Magical books, magical boots. Where's the camp supplies? If we do it by weight. Oh, that's, yeah, 10 pounds. That'll do it. Let's climb up this because we've pretty much looted all back here. We gotta loot around there, but there's stuff to loot up here, as I thought.
Open up.
No, Karlach's not gonna have any issue. We're not even on the web, come on. Up here doesn't seem like anything, and we can get up there another way, so we'll make our way over here. If people get trapped, I'm just gonna go, because right now we're just looking for stuff. Here. Anything interesting up here? Because I know what's on the other side of this wall. It's the workshop we sound. Oh, it didn't break that this time. Let's do it. See? It's that workshop. We'll climb down this. Putting more goodies to sell. What's that ring we just got, I wonder? Want them? Probably me. Because, hate that it disappears like that, come on. No!
I had a dream last night. A vivid.
We haven't talked to them, so they're gonna go
so
through
did
this.
You, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is. The tadpole's little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by elithid worms.
We'll come back to that. Right now, I'm really trying to get that gold. The dagger, I could care less about. The gold, that's something I want. Anything behind? No. Just weren't. Okay, we weren't just gonna go that way. I know it's around the corner. We're about to face a boss. I didn't mean to break that thing. I thought we were gonna be able to loot it, but okay, game. Sometimes you can loot, sometimes you can't, I feel like. Alright, we're gonna talk to Will and Karlak first.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power.
I had a dream, a side effect of the tadpole.
Sounds like it. What did you make of it?
I think it's some kind of psychonic trick. I don't believe a word of it.
Damn right. Things like a splinter. We just need to find a way to squeeze it out.
Okay. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year? 10 Air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlak. A knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that.
Poor Karlak.
The stories I could tell.
You mentioned a boss who gave you up. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every
That name's
pie.
gonna be important later.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh. To feel so invincible again.
Poor Karlak. Sounds like we'll need to fix your engine is to find more infernal
Let's hope
armor.
Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
What does the infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least. Hey, soldier.
In your excellent opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Sounds good to me.
What's on your mind?
You and Ms. Zoran seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Okay. You think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do.
Hopefully.
Devils and their pride.
It's one of their downfalls. I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Now we'll talk to Will, then we'll do a long rest, and then we'll get to some fighting.
Well met.
What is it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep rothe. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Good wine, I'll toast to that.
Hear, hear. Though, truth be told, I'd sooner down a week-old hooch at a ramshackle inn. Better company, and a better buzz.
True. What do you think of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Oh no.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter.
Of course.
We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, fables are good teaching. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer.
Easily.
No matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great.
Don't worry, I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Tell me, Will, how'd you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Poor kid. What could be finer than saving life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Is that how you lost Die in the goblin fight?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck.
Oh, Will, your horns are deadly. So much character.
Character, you say? Well, who couldn't use a bit more of that? Though I'll have to take your word for it. I've been avoiding my own reflection. Friend, be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
True. Not say that? Okay. I'm gonna do a long rest before we go fight that thing. We're going to read some books as well. Okay, first things first. Milil is the Lord of Song. Pray to him for inspiration, hear his call, and sing along. Let his art be your salvation. Miruk is the Lord of Death, of hopeless and ending things. He'll come for all at their last breath, lords and peasants, crooks and kings. Mishra, goddess of all mages, she provides and tends the weave. Revered by many through the ages, all magic we from her receive. Through originally a screed on Loth penned in blood. Excuse me. This book, Crimson Script, has smeared away in places a different handwriting on top. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen awaited in the shadows. Even my name, Iliet, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exiled by Loth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from a insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Loth with my very soul. Loth is one of the gods of the elves, and in particular the drow elves, which are the dark elves. There come to me a woman, where I shall hence call R, greatly distraught at the usual tempers of her husband, who I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffer night sweats, crying out for the sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to call himself by the name of Servok. 1 month ago, he spoke of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I tended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at a table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse, no loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the lights of candle flame upon him, he raised his book high and exclaimed, "The deaths, they shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but in pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his death, and seeded his essence across the land. Be shivered in silence, wakened from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment treatment. Herbal tonic cure of garlic and dance, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. The publisher's note claimed the volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is obtained to is true to the high artificer Thorabrin of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that Artificer Hyos would not stoop to. Oh, we've read this. Yeah, we've read this. So that is no. That's one's good. We've read the Soul Coin, right? No. Send those to me, please. I better not drop that. Pick up. Stained book. Greet your inner Goliath. Grunt, knee grappler. Half-shanks, stones cast by your enemies, designed to keep you down, or stepping stones so you can rise above. Indeed, every gnome lies on inside every gnome lies an inner Goliath. By setting aside doubt, negativity, and modest subscription fee, you too can learn to grow inside and out. Details overleaf. Don't delay. Harness your hidden height and watch your enemy shrink before you. Oh boy. I don't fill with the hasty script of spiders and various spell runes. The concaptions are largely written in code, save for the few passages near the end that are penned in shaky comic. They can sense my devotion. It draws them near. I hear them in shadows whisper for their dark mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Love sends her daughter to reward me, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the cuffs of a drow, signals scarred upon his face, an arc necromancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling to me. My blood drives upon the dagger, her blessed image carved in my skin. Oh, we gotta go back and do that. We forgot to do that, which we will actually. Apprentice's Journal. 3 Oktar, 13-7 DR. Let it be known that I left my homeland because I was bound to my master and not because I chose to. Were it not for the oath I swore, I would still be home serving the Zorks and not tending to a hog pox in this crude hamlet. However, an oath is an oath, and I will serve him as in my duty until I have released. The early journal entries are written in a delicate, intricate script that gets rougher and wilder the more passage you turn. It ends with one hasty scarred entry. They did it! The Dark Justicar's got the old before the Zooks could. Now he's bleeding out, and once he's gone, I'll be free of my oath. I can go back. I'll return the tome of necromancy you stole. They'll forgive me then. Then they'll know I'm loyal. The key gems secure in the tunnels. Once I have it, I'll slip into the cellar, take what I can and carry, and then go home. So we're learning stuff about the ancient tomb. This is the excerpt from a play. Nope, we're good. We've already read that. Of all the demon lords, few have made their marks on the world as firmly as Yinogul. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insulation of his presence in the world via his chosen gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, the chosen of Yinogul must do as their master wishes, kill a hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus are born are hunger manifestation. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only the bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satisfy their hunger. The satisfaction is itself an offering to Yinagol, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but the envy would melt to utter terror as the beast's rotting breath and wicked crackles make their way through the night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Academic Soldiers research was funded independently and conducted at the site in Avernus. The first plane. Nope, we've gone over this. Alrighty. We're gonna go put this stuff up. Oh, we have that. We'll take this. What are these things? No, the books we're gonna store in our chest. You know, just because Volca would like to keep. Oh, we gotta read that. So we'll read that right now. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment, depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched with overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them: transcendence. We'll keep that. Dear Elminster. Dear Elminster, I must be brief, as I am under some duress, having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins. I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feathered duvet, for danger and adversary or the very ink in my well, so this is good news. As you know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silvered than that of your humble friend and scribe, and by regaling my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, will have become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them a while, so I may observe their particular habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented next to my magnum opus, my life among the conquering host, to be available all booksellers forthwith. An exciting extract is closed with this missive. I implore you to spread the word till the adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Zerg coast and beyond will be aquillar with anticipation of this life and extending and soul enriching guide. With that, I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad of my own composition. The lady, yes, I call her a lady, whom delve this summons is rather impatient, not to mention well armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon. Rarely straying from my side, perhaps this shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of the diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterpiece on the lips of every innkeeper and sellsword from Waters Deep to Baldur, Volo. We've got that. That's a stained book, and we've read it, right? Yep. Okay, so this, we're gonna put these away real quick, and then we shall be done. We won't talk to Volo. We're just gonna head to bed unless Shadowheart has something to talk to us about, or any of the other companions. Not that I can see. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, we'll talk to Volo another time. We just gotta hit auto select.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Tell me who you are.
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer. Just
And why
like
do you
you.
wear the face, that face?
Just like you. I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I distort the source of the tadpole's
I
magic?
am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Why should I believe you?
Because we share a common cause and a common enemy. We are alike, you and I. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Tell me where I can find you.
No. It isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do to continue.
I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justicar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thanks for sharing. Alright guys, we ready? So I'm going to do some prep before we start. Because you're going to see the boss we're about to fight in a second. There it is. So I'm going to destroy as many of these eggs as I can because it lowers the chance of enemies. Yes, it's XP, but it's annoying dealing with others already. I kind of wish you'd get XP for destroying these because it would make sense. From a game and a D&D standpoint, of being able to be like, oh yeah, those look dangerous, so... See, I'm just gonna come over here, and I'm gonna throw. I think I have 4 of them. Yeah, we're gonna throw it on these. Just in case. No, that died. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can toss it over there. We're gonna become Karlak.
Don't burn yourself.
Karlak, could you throw this over there? Let's move over here and see if Karlak could do it. Oh no. Okay, well that was worth a try.
Can't give up now. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh no. I was hoping to damage that a little. That's okay.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I feel it will. Let's do this. We're going to then attack the web. Because it knocked that thing down. I'm going to move as far back as we can. Just going to do that, and I don't want to be grouped up as a group. Great. So we're going to go to Karlak.
Oh my word.
Rage. We're gonna aim at that. What has the highest chance to hit? One of these guys? No, I'm gonna hit that guy then. did attack, so we're gonna move back here.
Got it. Can't even catch my breath.
So we're going to hit both. And move back over here.
Have to keep going.
Can't give up. Not now.
Got to press on.
Shadowheart back. Use bless. Assaulting Karlak. Go ahead, Will.
I found my mark.
Okay. Kills that thing.
Maybe not the best time.
We're gonna go right here because if we can hit it, we can knock it off. Of course we missed. Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, they're all gonna surround me. No. No. I don't want to react on any of these. I will. Then I will benefit you even further. Go ahead, get in raft form. That's okay with me. Good, will. And it disappeared, of course. So we're gonna have Karlak see if we can kill this thing with Karlak before Volka has to push it off. Okay, come over here.
In position.
Take better attack. I just need some help.
Nothing.
Volka's gonna try to kill it by doing this. I did not mean to shoot it down like that, but that's okay with me. They're all gonna attack me. Oh no! If four attack Karlak, I'll be fine. Goodbye. Just yep. There's that. We'll go for this one.
Today you fool.
That one. Hopefully that hits. Goodbye. There's another spider down.
Ready for another round?
Let's make this quick.
That one's done. No, just finish it off.
Found my mark.
Okay, guys, we won. We're gonna sleep.
Just a brief respite.
Okay, so what we want for the book is down there, so we're gonna climb on down.
Bits have seen everything.
And then there's a wave point over there, I think. So we'll have another thing. We're gonna have to be careful, but
I feel a breeze.
wait. There's skeletons. Yeah, so this is another way you can get to the Underdark in this game. You hop on down the area over right here, and you can get there. But you want a scroll or the spell. Do we have it? No, we do not. Featherfall. Because if you do not have Featherfall, you are gonna splatter on the ground and die.
In my bag.
Okie dokie. We're gonna come over here. And I see the boots are working very much in Shadowheart's favor right now. And we're gonna try to open this book, so get ready.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Now, knowledge is worth a lot. I kind of want to see what this leads to. Like I said, Volca pretty much is, when it comes to knowledge, fearless, and not always with the right mind. I'm opening the book.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Yes, sir. We'll do this. Oh. Oh, we got Bless going. What the heck, game? We got it. Natural one.
The symbols move aggressively, probing your mental defenses. Your patron is there to defend you, but there's only so much they can do.
Against this book must be very powerful, because a patron typically is a pretty powerful otherworldly being. If you're lucky.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
I must know. We passed, guys.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you should never have known.
Interesting. See, Secrets of the Necromancer. I will definitely be looking into this book more. All knowledge is worth having. See? Even the game is rewarding us because they know what Volca's like. And did we finish the book? Alright, I want to see where that book is. Personal quest, discover. And that song, no. Unlock the tomb. There must be a way to reach the end. Yo, yeah, she is very curious about the end. And we're gonna go to the... not Goblin, can't we?
I'm shooting arrows at him. Then this other guy.
We're going back to the Owlbear Cave to do that real quick. Yeah, I think this will be the last thing we do, guys. I'm gonna go over to this. And if we, I think we're gonna walk around this bend, yes. There's like a boar somewhere around here. It's like a white boar, and that's kind of what keys you into that store over here. So, oh no, there's another thing, a companion we can get. Do we have any? We don't have a potion. No. I like this guy. Excuse me. Sorry for the cough. Reach out to pet him. Oh, Lord, man. A natural one? Come on.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
Come on, Scratch. Follow me.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
I understand.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
I do like Scratch, but I do like dogs as well. We got stuff to read real quick. I know they're relatively quick, so we'll get them out of the way. Nine Fingers. I won't come back to the city, not with while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle the matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I know when I'm safe. S. David, it's a boy. He's perfect. He's healthy and perfect. I named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and David Jr. Aw, that sucks. Gumrick, be doubtly careful on the way back onto Baldur's Gate. I received more reports of attackers on travelers to the region. I can't have my best manager winding up face down in the ditch somewhere. Watch your back. Better late than never. Postmaster General Donzo. Okay, we're gonna head down. We're gonna read that Saloon paper, and we're gonna get us some loot. But yeah, we'll have the Owl Bear, and we'll now have Scratch in our parties. And then, so since it's gonna be ending, next time I'm probably gonna go over where the gnolls are that we skipped, battle them, and then we'll probably go down to the next area around this area. Cause I don't know, we're not level 5, and I don't want to go into the Underdark until we're about level 5. It's not that the Underdark is dangerously hard, but it can be tricky. Okay, you guys ready? A pair dedicated to Saloon, employing all to accept the Moon Blessings bounty and your share.
Locked. You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. There could be something useful here.
This rubbish is an offering to Saluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Trifling with that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shah's guidance is clear.
We're in no position to abandon resources. I'm sure Shah will understand. Yep.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Volka would not let it go.
It hurts.
Son of a gun. I think that's better than the speak with the dead. Alrighty guys, well, we're gonna end it there. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. So next time we'll be dealing with some gnolls. We'll also be finding something interesting out about Auntie Ethel, and then after that we might either go to the Underdark, depending what level we are, or we might enter a gigantic battle of epic proportions. Till then, I hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, wherever you're at, and this is Recon64 signing off. Oh, also don't forget to like and subscribe.